Kay Vess, the underworld's favorite new scoundrel.
Star Wars Outlaws, pre-order available now.
Refresh the everyday with Mentos gum. Yes to fresh.
Gavin Stone takes it for the Dodgers. His last time out, he was excellent. Took a perfect game into the 6th inning. Pitched with conviction. Dave Roberts said from pitch 1.
3-0 to Nimmo. Marte on deck. And that's ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Nimmo opens the afternoon. There goes Nimmo. Swung and missed. The throw by Austin Barnes is not in time. And Nimmo has the rare stolen base, just his 2nd of the year. 1-2 to Marte. And that gets away from Barnes. And over to third goes Nimmo. So a walk, a steal, and a wild pitch, and the Mets have a runner at third with nobody out.
Stone fires 2-2 and strikes out Marte with that cutter that you're saying is going to be so important to him.
Francisco's been on an 11 straight. Last night broke a 4-4 tie in the 7th, hitting a 2-run shot into the pavilion in right. What just a beef-up moment it felt for him. A lot of confidence.
And Francisco hits one out to left. That'll get the run in at least. Oscar Hernandez can't get to it, and it hops on the warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Nimmo comes in to score, and the Mets have a quick 1-0 lead. So Lindor, with the home run last night, it looks like the floodgates are starting to open.
Facing the Mets. Grounded to third and a routine play for Max Muncy. Alonso's out number 2.
And here's DJ Stewart, who had a big night last night. And that's inside ball 4. And so the second walk of the inning by Stone. And it'll continue down to Jeff McNeil. And Jeff lays off ball 4. Gavin Stone pitching himself into a real mess here in the first inning by walking 3. But he can limit the damage to 1 run if he can get Bader, who over the last 10 days has the best batting average in the major leagues.
Chopper to short. Betts has it. Running throw to finish off a long first inning.
More than 30 pitches required for Gavin Stone.
And now Jose Butto gets the start in Los Angeles. He might have, found himself in this starting rotation after just a beautiful start against the Royals.
That's a good swing and a base hit past Lindor. Into left center field. Betts turns on the afterburners. Heads into second with a leadoff double. Takes the walk, and the first 2 have reached against Butto. Table set for Freddie Freeman.
Well, last night Freddie Freeman had what can only be characterized as a extremely rare 0 for 5 against the Mets, which makes you fear more for what he might do today.
Same thing I said about Betts. Fear the superstar who takes an 0 for the night before.
Sharply hit and through into center field for Freddie Freeman. Early work, extra work, paying off in a tie game just like that.
A smile at first base, but not as big as normal because he knows he hasn't been there, and so that is more of a relief after this ball goes up the middle.
And a swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes.
This is away, and the bases are loaded against him.
So 5 walks combined for these 2 rookie pitchers in the first inning. After Stone limited the damage to 1 run at the top of the inning, Butto trying to do the same. And he struck him out. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Butto, and he limits the Dodgers to 1.
The 3-1. Just misses. Ball 4. That's the 3rd walk issued by Butto, and it gets Ohtani to the plate.
3-1.
This is just the opposite of Butto's first 2 starts when he was uber aggressive, ahead in every count, behind almost every hitter so far.
See if he comes unglued on 1 here. Instead, it's ball 4, and it's back-to-back 2-out walks from Butto. He's walked another. He's walked 3 in a row to load the bases.
Dodgers left him loaded in the first, trying to avoid leaving them loaded in the second. 2-2 coming. And he struck him out. Hernandez strikes out for a second time, and the Dodgers leave them loaded again. 3-2 to Joey Wendell leading off in the 4th inning. He had a base hit his first time up. And he strokes that one out to left field, and Wendell is 2 for 2.
As Stone sets, Wendell goes. Narvaez shows bunt, pulls back, throw to second, not in time.
Stone with a 2-2. Narvaez pulls it to second. Diving stop by Gavin Lux. Up to third goes Wendell.
Well done. He gives a little ground so he can get to this ball. You see how he's diving backwards?
And it is that defensive highlight that's going to end the day for Gavin Stone. He just didn't have it today.
3-1 to Brandon. And he hit by the pitch. And now the Mets have runners at the corners with one out.
Here's Marte 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded into a fielder's choice. Runners at the corners.
Line into center field, a base hit for Marte, and the Mets will regain the lead. Wendell comes in to score. Starling Marte drives in the run. That's his 5th RBI in the last 3 games. And the Mets are up 2-1 in the 4th. Butto has settled in to retire 7 in a row, but he's got to deal with Ohtani and Freeman.
Leading off this 5th. And golfing one into the right field corner. That is a fair ball and a leadoff double for Shohei Ohtani, who's perfect today. 2 walks and now an extra base hit. Grounds this one to first. That'll advance the tying run to third.
Productive out.
A 2-2 is on the elbow. He hit him with 2 strikes.
Butto at 95 pitches through 4 1/3. He's done for the day. Michael Tonkin will come on. And now runners are at first and third for Max Muncy.
He goes after the first pitch, flies it to right center field. Marte's there. The game is tied as Ohtani comes in to score. Max Muncy with a sacrifice fly that evens it up. There goes the runner from first on strike 3. It'll end this inning, but the Dodgers take advantage.
There's ball 4, and Zach Short walks as a pinch hitter and gets the bunt down. Nicely done. And Nimmo gets hit again.
Tie game. 2 runners aboard for Starling Marte, who gave the Mets the lead with a base hit the last time he was up.
Marte unloads one to center field. Outland back to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here! Starling Marte with a 3-run homer to greet Ryan Brazier. And the Mets go back in front. It's 5-2 New York. A 4 RBI day for Marte, his 4th home run of the year. And the Mets now have a 3-run lead in the 6th.
Home run was a bomb.
Pages, Lux, and Barnes against Michael Tonkin. And Pages gets hit by the first pitch. Smack to center field. Base hit, Gavin Lux. Top of this order has led the charge. For the first time, they're coming up with some traffic. 3-1. Ball 4 to load the bases for Ohtani.
And for a 3rd time today, Rick Monday, the Dodgers have him loaded.
And he got him with a cutter. Big strikeout for Drew Smith. 2 men down.
Bases loaded left in the 1st. Bases loaded left in the 2nd.
Can't happen here again in the 6th. It just can't.
On this 1-1, he goes up to get it, swats it to center field, and it ducks in for a base hit. Pages in to score. Lux in to score. 2 out. 2-run single, Freddie Freeman. The Dodgers are within 1. Another payoff. Ball 4 to load the bases again. High wire act. Couple-hour high wire act to this point.
Bases loaded, 2 out. And he pulls one on the ground. Alonso sprawls to get it. Smith late covering, and Alonso dives and makes the play himself. Alonso picking up for Drew Smith, who did not get over, and makes the diving play.
He bolted to the bag, dove, and got the force out of Muncy at first base.
Gave up a hit and 2 walks. Stranded the bases loaded. Grounded down to third. Beatty with his first chance. Out at second. McNeil to first. Not in time. Ball just not hit hard enough to turn 2. He said now they're calling interference against Outman, and it's going to be a double play.
It's probably not going to be a double play at any time, but he hits him above the knee and with a little bit of a roadblock.
So it is an automatic double play.
Getting a little debriefing from Dino Ebel of what really they were calling, and I'm sure James Outman talking to Dino and the umpires about the initial contact was with the bag. I just couldn't control my momentum. Well, we can only judge where you contact the middle infielder, and you can't contact him where you did.
Marte with 8 RBIs in the last 3 games. And Starling hits a slow ground ball for Betts. Charging, firing, low throw, can't be handled by Freeman. And Marte is safe at first. Betts throwing against the speed of Marte, rushed it. There goes Marte. The pitch is low. The throw to second by Barnes, not in time.
Such a big insurance run at second. 1-2 on Lindor.
And he hits one the other way. That's a base hit. Marte around third. He'll come in to score. Francisco Lindor with his 2nd RBI of the day, and the Mets add to their lead. It's now 6-4 in the 8th. So a huge test for Edwin Diaz, being brought on in the 8th inning with the tying run at the plate in the person of Shohei Ohtani.
Trying to tie it with 1 swing. Instead, it's ball 4. He's got his 3rd walk. Here it comes. Freeman takes ball 4 to load the bases.
The Dodgers have left the bases loaded 3 times in this game, and Diaz trying to make them do it again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Came inside with the fastball. 2-2. He struck him out. Edwin Diaz puts the 8th inning to rest.
Bottom of the 9th inning at Dodger Stadium. The Mets up 6-4 and are 3 outs away from taking the series. Reed Garrett, it's a big ask right now.
And Outman takes strike 3 call. Splitter at the knees, and Outman is caught looking, and that's the first down in the bottom of the 9th. Strike 3 called. He got him looking at a slider. Reed Garrett with back-to-back strikeouts, and the Dodgers are down to their final out in the 9th. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. Reed Garrett strikes out the side in the 9th for his first major league save. The Mets win their 6th in a row.